Hey Fuzz Fursday, getting on with episodes now. Must be about 13 or 14 or something like that now. So I'm kind of trying to do them in small batches. This is the Super Fuzz. Okay, that was the Gajira effects pedal I've just done. Didn't fall all the way to the floor, I'm sure it'll survived. I have done a video of this, but not in the Fuzz Fursday line. Because I've been doing all of these with the same guitar, the same amp and stuff like that, it's probably better. So this is, I bought this on Facebook Marketplace, and it was from Yorkshire, and it was built by the guy's uncle, and it was cheap. I think I paid 15 quid for it, because the switch only sometimes worked, and I saw it and thought, Super Fuzz, okay, handmade, made by someone's uncle, sounds good. I've got one of these switches sitting in my parts box, so I swapped over the switch and it's working fine. Yeah, so this is apparently a copy of, I looked it up, the actual Super Fuzz, the same circuit. It's got like, there's one that's kind of like blue with an orange, big massive treads plate button thing on it that says Fuzz. That one is what this is a copy of. The switch, it says tone on it. And the reason I bought this, I was going to make it into a Buckfast pedal, and I thought, oh, Super Fuzz, 15 quid, paint it yellow, stick a Bucky label on it, red knobs. So I've actually got another one which I'll be working to, which I kind of tried to do that with. But I need to use a front label, and just sticking it on my sellotape wasn't good enough. So I need to. So I'll get onto that one at some point. But I don't like the design of it. I don't like the sticker on it. Just putting a nice sticker on it would make all of the difference to this. But I just haven't bothered to do anything with it. There's not really much to see. There's the light there. Not sure that's the best place for the light. Not sure that's the best place for the power socket. So we've got brilliance expander and a switch. Let's see what it sounds like. Using this guitar, Ibanez 81 Blazer BL 450 with a silly paint job. The rest stock. Laney VC15 3x12 cabinet, nothing else on. Tune the guitar. The temperature's changed in the last couple of days, so all the guitars are out of tune. It's really annoying. Is that acceptably in tune? It doesn't sound in tune, does it? Maybe it does. Yeah, so just turn this beast on, which is what it was set to last time it was on my pedal board. It's really ripping nasty. See, I think is that an octave fuzz effect that's coming in there? It really only seems to do it when you're messing about above the 12th here. Actually, I've still got the track on them. Turned it off. With the knobs being called balance and expand, I'm not really sure what to do. Oh, that'll be some sort of volume. for the full. Got to have that switch on. It's actually it's kind of quite tempting to maybe, when I do put a better sticker on it than this, or paint it, put that on a foot switch instead, as a sort of whatever that does. Really. But use fuzz for adding sustain, or you can use it for taking away. The reason it sounds pure broken, this pedal, more than maybe it's because it's handmade, it sounds an awful lot more broken than all the other ones for the fuzzy stuff. Like, I don't think people would maybe accept a modern pedal that did that intentionally, but I mean, it works. It does the same every time, so it's consistent. When you kill the volume tip. I think there's some sort of voltage starvy thing going on. I'm actually sitting looking just now. I've actually got a couple of. Well, I've got this one left, like an old Marshall foot switch. I'm thinking, I wonder if I painted this up Buckfast colours, right, for the Bucky Fuzz, and then just basically transferred everything over into this one. This has got a space for 2 foot switches, so I could have like and I could put a battery in it. I could have like a foot switch for that, whatever that switch does, which is, what does it say on it? It says tone in below it. But I think that might be an octavey thing. Be nice if I wonder if there was some way of putting a third knob in as well, where you could, whatever this effect is, you could have like a volume control on that, so you could set it so that it was the same volume between the two, because that's quite a bit louder there. So I wonder if I could put like I bet you I could. I should really be comparing this to the Behringer Super Fuzz, which actually I linked to my pal Scott yesterday. He was talking about, oh, you ever use your Behringers? You want a shot of it? But, so there we go. I don't have that. That would have been the pedal video for today, but I'll do that when they come back, because I've never really worked out that one. I think there's an element of me that, just being the snob, that I'm kind of like the idea of a handmade one rather than a Behringer one. The circuit's probably exactly the same. I'm not sure this 100% works the way it was intended. Either the guy who did it was like a bit of a genius and knew exactly what he was doing, or he kind of made a mistake and it sounded like this, but even though that's what he wanted, wasn't intended. But I find it eminently usable. Really do. I really like this one actually. Actually, currently this is off the board on the floor there, and I put on the TC Electronics Rusty Fuzz, which I really like the sound of. It does have a huge problem with it though. Well, for me, there's some sort of delay in when you press the button and when the circuit kicks in, which I just want it to be bang on, and you just get used to it. It's like you press it, and then once you've taken your foot off, you see the wee light come on as the circuit engages, so there's like a wee ramp on it, whereas all these ones, because it's actually a mechanical switch, as soon as you let go of as soon as you hit the switch in, it's off, it's on, whereas on the TC, it's like you can stomp on the button, hold it down, and still it's off, and then when you let go, it comes off. That's maybe what happens. Actually, I've just realised I've not done the video for the pedal I was meant to do. I wanted to do a video for the Morley Wah-Wah pedal, which has a fuzz on it. So I might do that next week. Get some of these episodes in the bag and just upload them, not worry about them anymore. So 12 minutes, plenty of time. So yes, if you get a super fuzz, not so keen on that's obviously just a sticker printed off the internet. It's how much like Everyday used to be the Co-op's brand, you know, the sort of no frills beans you can buy from like supermarket home brand. That's what that sticker looks like, and it's like, yeah, it does say, you know, balance and expander and tone rather than whatever they're meant to say. That's probably what they said on the original Super Fuzz in a metal box. But it is tempting, I have to say, to buy a kit and make one, because I'd imagine that's what that is. Somebody's bought a kit. The problem is you look up the kit, and this is why I ended up buying the Pi Twin Note, the Twin Note Pi pedal, and the Dolamo one as well. It's like, I really fancy a fuzz face. You can buy a kit to make a fuzz face and it's like 25-30 quid, or you can just buy one that someone's made in China for less than that. There just doesn't seem to be much enthusiasm. Like, see if you could buy the parts to make a fuzz pedal for a tenner and it cost you 25 quid to buy one, I would totally be building them. But there might be something to be said about joining them together yourself, because this does seem to sound like a boutique pedal or something. I don't even know, made in England I suppose. None of the parts will be. But I mean, I just find all the sounds in this very usable, because I don't have an obscure taste in music, but I like that kind of 60s. It's kind of more 60s fuzz, and it's sort of Hendrixy or I don't know, Cream or something like that, or Strawberry Alarm Clock or something. It's kind of more likely to have that sound, which I really dig, as opposed to being a sort of heavy metal fuzz. It doesn't really. It does do it, I suppose. But I think, just talking there, I think I might actually, having that switch as another button next to it, and if I use like one of those old Marshall foot pedals, then I'm going to be left with a box to put something in. But you know what I mean? It can't be that difficult. I'm sure that's within my soldering capabilities. And then I would fit a battery attachment in it, so it could actually take a battery. 2 buttons, 2 knobs. I'm sure I could probably mangle it in so you add 2 lights as well. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so rock on Fuzz Fursday. See you next Fuzz Fursday. I'm just going to go and look at that Morley Wah pedal so I can mess about with the fuzz on that now. See you later. Oh, where's the off button? I went to turn off the pedal there. It's not the pedal, it's the video.